Hey guys, welcome back to Cornwall Card House. My name is Andy. Today we have got three things going on. We're going to have a look at the leaked 2026 Pokemon sets. I think there's 4 or 5. We are going to have a little portfolio update and look at the booster boxes which I've attained so far. And then thirdly, we're going to do a giveaway. This is the second giveaway I'm doing on the channel, and it's based around sorcery, Arthurian legends. So if you like King Arthur and Excalibur and all that, stick around till the end. So let's get into it. 2026. Brace yourself, because it's going to look like November's Mega Dream. Got to be mega focused on bringing legendaries to the Mega Block with an English set name like Legendary Dreams. We already know this set is going to feature Mega Dragonite. We've all seen Mega Dragonite cards. Some of you like it, some of you don't like it. But based on the other leak sets, I can see this being a set that fills the Mega Gengar SIR void, which we didn't get in Phantasmal Flames. Then up next, we've got the Shadow Storm, we think it's going to be called. Well, the internet, not me. The internet thinks it's going to be called. This hopefully is going to give us a Mega Grey Ninja focused. So a focus set, so you could start seeing those Grey Ninjas start to go up again, even though they've just pumped and dumped. There's also talk of the Mega Rayquaza set. So Rayquaza cards, as you can see, if you look on TCG Player and things, they've started to creep up. So I think that rumor will be pretty true. There's also rumors of a set called Emerald Surge, which I think is going to be a Raichu X and Y type of set. And the one I'm most excited about, but remember it's still a leak, is the Radiant Ruby and Shining Sapphire, which I'm hoping is going to be like a Black Bolt Wine Flare, but rather than Gen 5, based around Gen 3. Because as you know, in my Pokedex, Gen 3 is looking very, very empty. So I think this will be really cool if they could squeeze in some monochrome Groudons, Kyogres, Rayquazas. I think that'll be a pretty sick set. Don't know whether it'll be main set or it'll be a specialty set. And then obviously we've got the 30th anniversary, and that's going to be called, we think, Eternals. That sounds quite cool. So what do you think about these leaks? Do you think they could be legitimate? I don't know. This is just reports here and there on Reddit, Poké Beaches making some posts, but nothing's been written in stone yet. So fingers crossed we get some cool sets in that respect. But I'm looking most forward to the 30th anniversary. That's the one I've been saving up the 25th anniversary set cards for. I've been grading the 25th anniversary cards. I haven't had these into the portfolio, so hopefully I can sell some of these leading up to the 30th anniversary of Eternals. Okay, let's take a look at the collector app. Up this corner here, don't forget to follow me at Cornwall Card House. That's my name on YouTube, Instagram, and everything. Okay, so portfolio. We are 12,541, which is down about £20 from yesterday. You can see a little tank off there, 71 to 40, so 30, yeah, £30 down. So we're up 1,179 in the past month, a profit of 10%. But you know, this is collected; they're still populating. They use apps like eBay Last Sold and things to price their cards. So you know, they are getting better, but they aren't. It's not an exact science yet, but they are getting there. So my biggest card still is the Metal Charizard UPC. That's gone up £1 since yesterday. That still remains my biggest holding. The Victini in the 8, ace grading 8. Let's face it, that's going to be worth cracking and selling singly when I come to sell that. So that's over £300 in the raw, I think. That's in a 10. The Rayquaza is flying up. That's in a 10. The Magikarp's in 9. This Pikachu is in a 7, but I've had this for years and I really like it, so that's staying in the slab. Okay, let's see where we're doing with the booster boxes. We've still got the fabled Lorcana there, all sealed. We've got 3 Monarchs Flesh and Blood, which I'm not crazy about this set, but we have got the Welcome to Ray First Edition, which is unlimited. We've got 2 Arthurian Legend boxes now. I don't know why they're not next to each other. We have got the Gundam, waiting for Gundam 02, but I haven't had a pre-order yet, so I'm going to have to buy that off the secondary market. We've got the Arcane Rising and the Everfest there. Then we've got our 4 High Seas boxes, which I think is the best set so far from Flesh and Blood. Then in our Perspex case, my first Perspex case, we have got the Mega Evolutions. Managed to find this case on Temu, whatever you call it, and it's got a nice magnetic lid. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. It was only about £12, no, £11 something, which is cheaper than most I've seen online. And then we've got our 4 Pokemon Center ETBs. We'll have their Black Bolt. I should probably put them next to each other. Pokemon Together, Journey Together, and the God of War Mega Evolutions. The Temporal Forces one is hiding behind these cards somewhere, but that's a Pokemon Center one. Don't know if you can see in there. So my aim is to fill 2 cupboards like this, get them full, all of sealed product over the next 10 years, which would probably be, I don't know, 400, 500, 600 boxes. You can see it's a bit of a mess with folders and boxes. These are just empty boxes, which I thought I'd save just in case I sold any. Got Japanese, Journey Together, Sorcery, Gundam, all these. We've even got Eevee folders, Pikachu folders. Down there you've got Lorcana, Star Wars, something else, trade folder, trade binder. There's a cowboy hat. So yeah, hopefully these 1, 2, 3 shelves and that top shelf will all be full. These are just full cards. Just I don't even know what cards are up here. They're celebrations. I don't know what's over the back there. One Piece, Lorcana. So yeah, I want to get about 2 of these cupboards totally full of sealed product, and then I'll be happy with my end goal with this project. So like I said, it's like a 10 to 15 year project leading up to retirement, and then when the market's good, towards retirement in the next 10 or 15 years, I will be selling these off on eBay, and then hopefully I'll add it all up, what I've put into it, and hopefully I've made a profit with all this stuff. But you never know. Things could go south. We could have economic disasters by then. We could have hyperinflation. We could have World War III, and all this goes to absolute shit. And I've wasted all that money. But I've got everything else I need behind me. It's important to note when you're doing this type of stuff to not over leverage. So this is about 10 to 20% of my overall holdings, because I'm making use of my cash ISAs, I'm making use of premium bonds, I'm making use of the S&P 500. I've been overpaying my private pension for a while. I've got 2 private pensions, but I'm just overpaying on the one because the other one's the NHS one, which was matched like for like, so that's going to be pretty good. And I've got emergency savings, and we've got regular savings. So there's about 10 to 20% of my overall is going into cardboard. So don't over leverage, guys. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay, it's time for a sorcery giveaway. Now I've got 6 or 7 pages full of spare cards, and I've sort of laid them out in a bit of a story. Well, kind of a story. Basically, this is not a very big giveaway. This is just like commons and uncommons, but it'll give you a chance to get your hands on some free sorcery cards, just to have a look at them, look at the artwork, see what the card does, and then you might get interested in playing it. But let's cut to this little video I made, and good luck. Here's a story mode. It's nighttime in the bog. It's still nighttime at the treetops. The watcher on the wall has a little campfire. Day starts to break. At the pond, Stonehenge, the sun starts coming up. The watcher wakes up, looks over the wall. The forge gets fired up, ready for the day. The dogs are waking. And the sheep are doing what sheep do. Barely nothing. Well. The kids are up, running around, making havoc. The Saracen scouts see some harassing ruffians in the roughage. The blacksmith family is all ready for work. Oh no, the Vikings are coming. Oh my god, the city's burning. People are on fire. Oh my god, oh my god. Charge! Battle, jousting. A fucking nest on fire. There's even some bears. There's a squire handing pieces of crap. The bloody giants are coming. There's a magpie nicked your ring. The fox is like, nah, fuck that. There's a lady with a lead ashtray. There's a guy like, oh, while we're at war, shall we have a little mouth hug? I'll help you. Here come the fisherman. The hobbit's like, what's going on over there? It's the Vikings. She's like, nah. He's like, huh? Hello? Then there's a big duel, everything's kicking off. And the leprechaun's like, I won't have anything to do with that there. The farmers are like, I've got a job to do, man, shut up. Here comes the thankful squire with a load of weapons. And everyone's rescued. There's a wall of brambles left. There's a rock on a cushion. Your wife's made of fish. There's 2 tax collectors in there because you need the reminder. Some more bears. One of the squires has been on a diet and he's like floating away. And the castle servant's like, we're okay, we're in the castle. Then the spirits look on. Then this soldier's become so overwhelmed that he's acquired the power of flight and has taken to the skies. The huntress from a distance, like an assassin, shoots all the Vikings. The banshee, just waking up from a night on the piss, she's like, shut up. They're like, nah. They're like, we need to do something. We need a tactical move. Let's just throw these magic missiles at them. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo. Who are you throwing it at? Who? And then Emperor Palpatine comes in and force-like strikes everyone, and all the Vikings are dead. And there's a band of thieves. So there we are, guys. That's just a bit of a laugh. But as you can see, pretty nice cards. Pretty good if you want to have a look at the TCG itself and have a look at the card and the artwork. And there's a load of common uncommons here, really. And all you need to do to win this sorcery is, first of all, like the video, and then secondly, leave a comment on this video. But the comment must be, if you were a knight of the round table, what would your name be? And these can be funny, rude, I don't care. But I'm going to put it into YouTube comments picker, and I'll let it do its thing, and I'll also pick which I think was the funniest one. Like I said before, I know it's not the craziest giveaway on YouTube, but I've only got 200 subscribers, and things will get better as we move down the line. Especially looking forward to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I mean, I know there are only like common uncommons, but I think the artwork's really well done. It's kind of a throwback to like mid-era and Magic the Gathering type stuff. And Sorcery has assured us that there is no AI involved. All these are actual illustrators. I mean, I'm not keen on that fella, but you know, these are actual illustrators and not AI. So there we go, guys. Good luck in the giveaway. I'll send these out in the pages. I'll be keeping the folder, but I'll send them out in the pocket sleeve things, so they don't get damaged in the post, in a nice bubble wrap. And only enter if you're from the UK, please, because I'm not going to be spending £20 shipping these cards to buddy out in Mongolia. There we go, guys. Good luck with that. I think that's pretty much all I've got for this week. I've made a good contact on eBay, and he's saving me a sorcery beta booster box for like 105 quid or something. And so I'm looking forward to placing that order on Wednesday, on payday. And then I think I'll be done with sorcery then. I'm done with Flesh and Blood, really. Probably be moving on to, if Pokemon doesn't drop, I'll probably be looking at One Piece after that, and try and get some One Piece boxes. So we are getting there. It's a 10-year journey. I'm hitting it hardest in the first 5 or 6 years, and then we'll accumulate more sensibly later on. So that's all from me. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, if you're entering the giveaway, make sure you're from UK. And give us some funny names. Pick your nose. So I'll do the YouTube spin for the wheel picker, for the winner of that, and I'll pick out my favorite funny one. And don't forget to throw a few likes my way. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
I have no idea what I'm doing.